Alright, so currently right now there are 4 months left before 2023, and if we follow the exact same pattern as last year for Grand Cross schedule, we're going to be getting 2 more festivals before 2023, and of course on 2023 we will be getting the hype character like how we've been getting the last 2 years now. And who that could be? Well, today we're going to break it down. So boys, let's just jump in and see who the next festivals could be coming to Grand Cross.
Full counter!
Alright, so when it comes to predicting festivals, we like to look towards the story, because the story indicates when we're getting characters. Obviously, Netmarble in the past have gone forward, such as getting Perfectly Bon and Festival King, which to be fair, if we were only getting characters that show up in story mode, we actually would have got Bon this update with Esterosa. However, they sometimes go forward. That's not a common thing they always do. They've only really done it with like 2 characters, that being Perfectly Bon and King. And well, since they've gone forward, when they show up in story mode, well, we're going to get different characters. And to be fair, boys, we're kind of running out of characters to get, so Netmarble might have to go in the past to get some festival characters. So let's just break it down. So one thing I want to say right now is, when are we going to get festivals? Well, we look at actual last year's schedule, we should get a festival around the end of September, so literally at the end of this month, which would be a common thing because, well, we get a festival every 2 months now. And then around December, we will get another festival that will be 1 month long, that will lead into the New Year's festival. And for the last 2 years, these have been the hype banners. We're starting off with Assault Meliodas, and then the next year we got Traitor Meliodas, and then, well, this year, boys, I think we all know who this is going to be. And well, boys, if we are following the pattern of getting a new dark or light type character every 6 months now, well, this is leading up to be only 1 character. So let's use that anime as reference. Currently right now, our 7 Daily Sins chapters correlate to around episode 5 of the last season of 7 Daily Sins. And if we skip forward around 5 episodes, there are actually only 3 characters that are actually new to show up in the story mode that are festival worthy. That is obviously Mael's with 4 commandments, the actual Bell one, which to be fair could be a dark type character. However, I suspect we're going to get Mael first, so he cannot off the table. The next one is the original demon, who I do think will be a character, but once again, not anytime soon, so I think he's kind of off the table again as well. And of course, the final one is Demon King Meliodas, and once again, he's so far in the future, I don't think we're going to get him anytime soon. If anything, he deserves to be the festival for next year's actual end of year character. So going forth in story mode, there ain't actually any new characters that we can see being festival units, meaning right now the only festivals we can get are the characters that are actually in story mode right now, and there are a handful, so let's break them down. Alright, so start with the 2 main characters, that being Escanor in his purple outfit and also Merlin in her purple outfit. And these two, well, they deserve to be light and dark. So once again, I'm not too sure if they're going to be some random festival throughout the random month that we have. So I'm not too sure if they're going to save these for another banner for like New Year's or even something like a bigger celebration. So these two coming next, I'm not too sure if it's going to happen. But Escanor, I think considering right now we have the one Escanor, I think the most likelihood for him being a festival unit is him being a transformation character. He starts out in his daytime form, but then transformed through certain conditions, like how we saw the beta leaks a few weeks ago, or even his ultimate is him transforming but then turning back to his daytime form, like how we saw during his fight with Omnis Nebuzeldra. He kind of transforms. I mean, granted, this is his actual daytime form, but it still works either way, because then that will be a good way to give us an actual, you know, normal Escanor that we haven't seen in a while, and also mix in the one form, because like I said, the one right now, I don't think they're gonna make another festival based off this the one, because we did see with obviously Ragnarok Meliodas, he was actually lost fame, but still a 600 down banner. So I think if we're ever gonna get an actual red or green version of the one, it will be a 600 down banner, whether that's a seasonal or rather Ragnarok character. So Escanor dropping this year, yes, I think it's likely. I think he might be the December festival. Also, one thing I want to add is December is actually the 2.5 anniversary for Global, so having a sin for that actual anniversary, like how we got Harlequin last year, would actually make a lot of sense as well, because, well, December is the best time to make some money. Him dropping right now before the New Year's festival will make a lot of sense, because Netmarble knows that we know right now that there will be a hype character for New Year's, so if they drop Escanor beforehand, it'll be a must for a lot of people, where people are broke, and then boom, when we get a new festival for New Year's, maybe the new light type character, then people have to spend some money to get both the characters. And I don't think he'll be a light type character. I think he might even be green, just because I guess Zeldris is blue, so canon wise he should be green. But I do think if we're ever going to get a light Escanor, it will be for the ultimate one. So I do think it might be a bit too soon for a light Escanor. So assuming we do get Escanor for December, that would mean Merlin is the last sin in her new outfit to get a festival type in game, which means I do think that if anything, they're going to save her for the global anniversary. Every single year for the last 2 years now, for the global anniversary, we are getting a new sin. So it makes sense that she's the last one to get her for the global anniversary. So no, I don't think we're going to get purple outfit Merlin next or even this year. But then again, they could easily switch out Escanor for the anniversary for global and then make Merlin the December festival. But I do think one of these two will be for the global anniversary, and I think one of them will be for December as well. So before we talk about the next festival that could possibly come to the Grand Cross in September, around October time, let's jump to New Year's, the New Year celebration. Who will be the new character? I think it's a given. It's Mayel. I think right now with the pattern we've gotten where we're getting a light or dark every 6 months leading up to New Year's, it's very obvious the next character should be a light or dark type character. And well, who is the hypest character right now in story mode that we can get that can be a light or dark type character? It's obviously going to be Mayel. Mayel should be the light character coming at the end of the year. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's kind of straightforward. I think most people kind of expect this one, so I think it's a given. It's going to be him. Alright, so lastly, or I guess I should say firstly, because that's the way I've done the order in this video, but the next festival coming around September to October should be a new Holy War, or actually possibly a festival, because it could be a new Meliodas, but if anything, it's most likely going to be another Holy War character, because as it is right now, we are in the Age of Demons with the fact that getting new relics. We got obviously Berserk Estarossa, we got Almas Never Zeldris, which to be fair should have been a festival, so if anything, he should have been the new Holy War. But like I mentioned, the characters that are further on in story mode are off the table here, so it does mean the next Holy War character is currently right now in the new story mode, or in the past, because we can go back in time and get characters that they have skipped. And I went back and looked at every possible festival unit that we've possibly skipped here, and actually they're all demons, ironically. So here they are. First, we have Wheelchair Gopher. Wheelchair Gopher, I don't think he's going to come just yet. And I'm not really sold to him just being a festival unit. I think if anything, he might be a dual unit with obviously Gopher, because I don't think he's worthy enough to get a festival himself. But then again, he did start the Holy War, so I don't know, man. They skipped him long enough to probably make him a festival. So I think it might be a given. But do I think he's next? I don't know. I'd probably not. The next one is actually Gelder, and to be fair, Gelder was leaked to be an actual festival unit. If you look right now in the beta app, the new actual festivals that were leaked a while ago, this is a very, very long time ago, was a new Elizabeth, which we now know was Light Elizabeth, a new Gopher, which we now know was Festival Gopher, and then she's the only one there. So her coming out now would make kind of sense as well. We just got Echidna, which buffs up the unknown race, and I guess she should also be unknown. It was leaked that she will be unknown race because, well, unknown race is literally filled up with so many buffs, especially right now with the ReZero collaboration. So her being unknown would actually be a good thing. Also, if she's the only vampire, why make her a vampire? Just make her unknown race and let her get all the buffs. And if she's a festival unit, then that'd be kind of crazy. It would be a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, to get her to festival, but she is the only vampire in the game, so I guess it would make sense. The next one is Deriary and Monspeed, the Enduro forms. Now, I don't believe these two will be a festival. I think, if anything, they're more of the equivalent to, obviously, Tamio and Sario on the Goddesses team. So, if anything, they should just be a normal 6-run banner and go into the general aesthetics and also make it so they are filler characters on normal banners. But yeah, that's, yeah, it's about it. I don't see them doing 2 festivals on 1 banner. It's a bit too much. I think they have to reach together or very close apart. And I don't think they're going to do back-to-back festivals for these 2. And then the final 2 characters, I put both together because I do believe one of these 2 will be the next festival coming out September to October. And that is Berserk Meliodas, because, well, I'll explain that in a second. And also Chandler. So let me start with Meliodas, the Berserk form. So right now, he is the final boss in the actual Labyrinth. So that could be a teaser that might be coming soon. I might be stretching here. But right now, we just got, obviously, Estarossa and in Zeldris 2 weeks after, so it would make sense to get obviously Berserk Meliodas a bit afterwards as the next festival character to kind of match the trio of brothers, right? But also, if they decide to make Zeldris a normal 6-run down banner, that means, well, someone's got to be more important than him to warrant the fact that Zeldris was a normal character, or I guess a limited character and not a festival unit. So Berserk Meliodas would fit that theme. And I guess for Chandler, currently right now, he's in the story mode, he's kind of an important character, and I can explain my theory in a second, but he has been leaked since June, and we've yet to get him. And I think, if anything, he might just bleed up to be a festival unit, because if you look at this screenshot right now, I mean, we have Festival Q-Stack, we have Festival Margaret, we have Festival Zeldris, kind of. I mean, that's supposed to be his Omni's Never form, but he's kind of there. And we're going to be getting Festival Escanor Merlin. So, I guess, technically speaking, he's the only character there that's not a festival unit. And also, since they did make Q-Stack a festival, it's kind of only right they make a Chandler a festival. And if anything, I think they kind of done the right order. Festival Q-Stack actually did more in his normal form than his demon form. That's why he's probably a festival unit. The normal Q-Stack did kill Arthur, so the normal base Q-Stack was actually more important than his demon form. He doesn't really do anything in his demon form, where Demon Chandler is kind of the opposite. We had base Chandler that didn't do too much, but we have Demon Chandler that took on the sins, that killed Gloxina and Drool, and has a massive importance more than Demon Q-Sack. So I think it's only right with that order that we get Demon Chandler to festival. So yeah, boys, that is my prediction. I think, if anything, we could possibly see Gelder next, or we could possibly see Berserk Meliodas, or if anything, I think we're going to be getting Chandler because he kind of deserves it in a way, right? So if anything, Chandler will be next festival unit. Then leading on to December, we're going to be getting probably a new Escanor or New Merlin. One of the two. I'm going to go with Escanor because it's been like 2 years since we've gotten him. And then leading into New Year's, we're going to get to a New Year celebration, which should be the new light type Mayo. And I think that's my prediction. Chandler, Escanor, Mayo. So boys, let me know with all my explanation that I've done throughout the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video because I'm probably going to spend one whole day editing this one. So let me know what you think. Who will the next festival unit be? Who will be the next festival for December? And who will be the next festival? Or I think most of us can agree that Mayo will be the New Year's character. I don't think anyone's in disagreement with that one. So boys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. So yeah, peace.